Hi, this is Marc from the ATV Guys, and this is the 2022 Can-Am Defender HD10 Lone Star Edition. Let's see what's all about it. The Defender is a pretty special platform for me because I know it like the back of my hand. I was one of the early adopters of the Can-Am Defender platform. I had an HD10 for about a year that I converted. We actually made an homage machine to our vets that we paraded on Remembrance Day a few years back. So I had that one for about a year, and to be honest, I beat the living crap out of it. This is the big dog. Right before the limited and all this stuff, the very expensive units. The Lone Star Edition is a special model that's a little bit upgraded. First thing you notice is these awesome seats. I love the seats. The stitching on this is just insane. Check this out. It's all stitching. Got the Lone Star. And they are just gorgeous. Kudos to Can-Am on that. The other things about this special model, because we're going to talk about the Lone Star Edition, it's got a bunch of inclusions in it. So you got these seats. Mirrors are optional, but this huge roof here is included. You have this bumper perfection. This is my type of bumper. The only thing I find weird a little bit is because this one has the included winch like the XT package, but you have a winch mount here too. 2 winches? But I love it's sturdy. It's cool. It's got DRL lights, well, LED accents, and some of the best headlights I've ever seen, and these things are not LED lighting, they're still halogen. Thank you very much, Can-Am. Most of the machines that have LED lighting, the color is just too blue. It's off the chart, and for winter, perfect, but for this type of dark, wet, it just doesn't work. So this is awesome. It's an awesome lighting package that I really enjoy. You have these awesome wheels. Check this out, Carl. Check out these wheels. Yep, really nice. And it's shot on Bighorn 2.0s in 28-inch, so 28.9 and 28.11 on 14-inch rims. It's a good all-around tire. You can't really find anything wrong with that one. Other inclusions is this thing. It doesn't show very much, but this is, and we got Maverick, the German Shepherd right now. This is a lower rocker protection. That's included. So that must be like $500, $600, $700 for this thing. What else do we have? Still LED lighting in the back. You got the badging for the Lone Star Edition. So that's about it for the Lone Star Edition. What's important? I'll tell you what's important. This is the quietest UTV in the American brands that I've ever sampled. Now listen to this. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm really serious. Yeah. And everything is quiet. We rode it around a little bit, but we're gonna make a ride report out of this unit very soon. And no joke, the drivetrain is much quieter. I'd say about 20-25% quieter than usual, and it was pretty quiet on the Defender. So it makes quite an enjoyable ride. Now let's go take a peek under the box here. By the way, this box, you can load 1,000 pounds of cargo in there, and it's pretty big. So a lot of cargo can go in there, and there's a ton of accessories. I won't even talk about accessories. Go to the go to the accessories button on the Can-Am website. You'll understand, because there's just too many to mention. So if you take a look at here, Carl, there has been some changes here in the exhaust system, which makes it a lot quieter. They've upgraded the CVT at the same time. On this side, this is something I enjoy a lot from the Defender platform, I'm sorry. This is the Donaldson type air filter. So it's not a cone type, it's not a flat, it's a tube type filter. One of the best systems out there, and that'll keep your engine clean. Another thing I love a lot about this platform is maintenance. You have the oil right here. You can check your oil. You can actually do an oil change without tearing down the whole machine. Valve adjustments is not going to be much of an issue. The front cylinder is a little bit harder to get to, but compared to the other brands or the previous models, this is very easy to take care of. Suspension rides beautifully, but it's non-adjustable. The shocks are non-adjustable. You just have preload for the shocks that can be adjusted, and right now it's sitting at the lowest setting, so the most comfortable setting, and you can still crank this baby up to here, so you can get about an inch of preload, additional preload on it. So lots of positive things, but we'll talk about the negatives. Sitting in this is perfect, perfect. As perfect can be. You know, there's nothing perfect in this world and in this business. But what the hell? Is this thing? Mind you, this unit will run you $26,599 Canadian. Even Maverick the dog doesn't like it. Now seriously, this is about the cheapest, flimsiest piece of junk that I could find, and it's not only Can-Am. Polaris does the same thing. Honda does the same thing. These nets got to go. Please, please, Can-Am, get rid of these. Charge me an extra $500. I don't care, but give me doors. Give me some doors. This on a $26,500, $599 plus tax, plus transport, plus preparation. You're almost at $29,000, and you're giving me these nets? No, these are got to go. No, seriously. We need doors. Doors, please, please. We need doors. Now, they say it's a 6-seater, but if I sit my butt here, this is supposed to be the center position. I'm sorry. I wouldn't sit here more than 15 minutes. You just take a look, Carl. This is good for a 5-year-old. So you can say 3.5 maybe? 3.5? So that'd be a 5-seater, 2.5 in the back, 2.5, because these seats are just not worth mentioning. Because of the bolstering on these seats that is much bigger, the center position is not that hot. So, nah, don't like that at all. What else do I don't like? Well, I don't like the price. The price is a little bit too high, but you know, with COVID and all this stuff, price keep going up because there's more and more charges, import, transport, and all this stuff. It's every manufacturer is going through it. So, $26,599 is pretty expensive for this, but it's a big beast, and that's pretty much all I don't like. Now, on the positive side of things, what I like about this unit, it's the quietest Can-Am that I ever sampled, and by a long shot. Very, very quiet unit. The drivetrain is quiet, the engine is quiet. Even the CVT, you don't hear much because it's way back somewhere back there. That I like very much. I love the seats. The level of quality of this, the stitching and the way the bolstering and all this stuff. This is an all-day long saddle. I could sit there all day long and ride this thing. For big people, for big adults, big and tall, will be extremely, extremely comfortable in this thing. I love it. They all should have these seats now. Depending on, you know, trim and stuff, you can upgrade it, but just give me a basic seat like this anytime. I'm gonna love this thing. I love the accessory package. The basic accessory package is pretty good, except it's missing a rear bumper. It's not that bad. No, it's shifting, and this is a Can-Am, ladies and gentlemen. This is much, much better than it was in the past. Very smooth, very precise. Once you're in the gear, it stays there. The gear goes on. It doesn't slip out of gear. Another thing I like is the info center. Finally, they give me something that has all the info that I want. I want the engine temperature. I want my gas. I want my RPM. I want my speed. I want to know if I'm in four-wheel drive or not. And all this stuff is a little bit configurable by the menu button that's on the right hand of the dash here. Very, very simple. And that's why I like it, because it's simple. Simple as that. That's the way I like these things. Now there's another thing that's cool here. There's a diff lock, rear diff lock. So you can unlock the rear diff. So if you go on grass, you won't tear up your grass, because with a locked axle in the back, I'm telling you, you're going to churn that grass up. It's simple. Just about anyone can figure out how this thing runs. It's got 3 modes on it. It's got work mode. Now, work mode is very, very smooth. Then there's eco mode for economy and eco off. Eco off is like normal mode. You know, it's a buffer on a throttle. Instead of being connected to a cable and having that jerkiness, it takes it all away and it makes it nice and smooth. I'm just happy that Can-Am listen to people like us and the users that were complaining about jerkiness, that were complaining about noise, that were complaining about overall comfort. This is the perfect 4-seater. You can call it a 6-seater Can-Am, but I'm calling this a 4-seater and a half. Just simple as that. You can bring 2 kids in the middle. A day long sitting in here? No way. It ain't happening. Storage. Let's count. 1 cup holder. Storage bin. Storage compartment. Storage compartment. Another storage compartment. And another storage compartment here. And you got the glove box that actually turns into a lunchbox or portable toolbox. Something I always love about this platform. And it's easy as pie to lock it back in. Very, very easy. Now, there's nothing under the driver's seat. You can actually flip up this seat if you want more room. And then you flip up this guy and you got this removable storage bin and another cup holder. You can flip these up to be able to have more floor space, and you can actually move that storage bin that's from the front here. Or you could add 2 more in the back, like this. So you could have 2 other storage bins, or you can have 1 huge storage area where you can, carry stuff with. But, with these nets, I'm not sure your stuff's going to stay in the doors, please. Doors. Now, still very comfortable, and I'm 6'3". Actually down to 220 pounds. I lost a bunch of weight. And I can actually sit here without my knees. Check this out, Carl. I'll take that. Without my knees knocking on that panel. So you got a grab bar here. This is hella cool. I like this. Wow. No, but seriously, this is a really, really nice machine. It needs doors. You listening, Can-Am? It needs doors. Doors. Stock doors, please. we should have a first-person review out very soon about this bad boy, because we're gonna go ride the wheels off of it. So if you like what we do, please give us a thumbs up. The thumbs up is a very, very important. This is what makes me feel good. Give me the thumbs up, okay? No, seriously. Thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel, which is the ATV Guys. You can find us on Facebook, ATV Guys Magazine, and we have a group which is called the Canadian ATV UTV Nation on Facebook. Please look us up. I'm always there with Jason and a bunch of the guys. We answer questions, and we do it for free because we like it. So this is Marc from the ATV Guys, and I'm going riding.